If you feel okay with it, just let your eyes close and gather your attention. Bring your attention back into this present moment. What's here where you are? Bring your attention out of the storyline, out of the past, future, out of what has happened and what is yet to be. Invite your attention back here now. What's here where you are? Coming back to this ordinary moment of your life. Just sitting here breathing. Simple instruction of meditation is to do nothing. Letting all the busyness, the drama of life fall away. What's it like to be you? Uniquely, irreplaceably you, here. What's it like to be alive? And this is not a question we're going to be answering with our mind, with thoughts, with words. Let's go to our experience with our attention. Let's send our awareness deep into the present moment, as if this present moment was the most fascinating thing in the whole universe. Noticing your feet in contact with the ground. Noticing what it feels like to have clothes on your body. Just noticing those sensations where the clothes you're wearing touch your skin. And remember, we're not trying to have a special experience here. We're not trying to have a transcendental experience or trying to become enlightened. We're not trying to have any kind of special experience. This is about opening, softening into the present experience that we're already having in the now. Noticing the position of your hands, the shapes of your hands, letting your shoulders drop a little bit, your jaw just soften and drop a little bit, letting your body drop a few millimeters into the chair, into the earth, paying attention to your breathing for a few moments, noticing the rising and falling sensations in the belly, in the chest. Where do you feel those rising and falling sensations the strongest? Not trying to control the breath, just noticing how the body breathes all by itself. You don't need to know how to breathe. It's being present with those rising and falling sensations like a wave rising and falling in the ocean, all by itself, spontaneously, effortlessly, naturally. Breath is such a wonderful anchor to the present moment. Breathing is the only now. These rising and falling sensations only happen in the present moment, past or the future. Breath is a wonderful anchor to your true ground, your true home, which is now. And if you find yourself during this meditation becoming distracted, it's perfectly okay. Distraction happens. If you find yourself with your attention wandering off to the past or to the future, something that's happened the other day or a few years ago, something that may happen tomorrow, in a week's time, you can just notice that your mind has wandered. And wandering is perfectly okay. It's also an expression of life. It's not wrong. It's not a failure. Meditation isn't failing because you became distracted. You can just gently notice, oh look, my attention went off somewhere else. And you can gently come back to the breath. This brand new breath. It's never been breathed before. Notice how every breath is brand new. The newness of life is right here where you are. The same intelligence that's breathing every being on this planet right now is breathing you too. That same mystery, that same life. That same cosmic intelligence that was there at the Big Bang, that is there in every mountain, every blade of grass, every planet, every flower. Same intelligence that is breathing you right now. Just opening to your experience as it is. Noticing the sounds around you, sounds of the present moment. Every sound is a present sound. And just noticing right now if your mind is noisy or if it's quiet. If your mind is noisy, let it be noisy. If your mind is quiet, let it be quiet. Not trying to fix the mind or stop the mind or control the mind. Just allowing all these thoughts to come and go. These voices in the head, images, memories, desires, thoughts about the future. Notice that they arise right now. The home is the present moment. Past doesn't happen in the past. The past arises in the present through memory. The future doesn't happen in the future. It arises in the present now as imagination, fantasy, dreams. Like you are the ocean, all of these waves are coming and going, waves of thought, waves of breath, waves of sound. No thought is final. No feeling is final. Coming and going. No wave is final in the ocean. Noticing your body now. How's your body doing in this moment? Does it feel tight and tense, contracted, heavy? Does it feel spacious, restful, open? There's no right or wrong answer here. It's just weather the moment. Sometimes there's tightness, sometimes there's tension. At that moment, there's spacious relaxation. The invitation is just to allow your experience to be as it is. If there's boredom in this moment, or there's frustration, or there's anxiety, if there's joy, if there's excitement, if there's peace, let's just let our experience be as it is. This is the question at the heart of true meditation. Can we be open to our experience as it is? If we can't, can we be open to that? Can we even allow non-acceptance to be here? Can we allow non-allowing? Can we even open to our resistance, our frustration, our numbness? Remember that no feeling is final. The invitation is to experience all of it. The boredom and the bliss, the joy and the sorrow. And know yourself as space for all of it. Just like the ocean, which is big enough and wide enough and vast enough, spacious enough to allow any of it. If there's boredom here, if there's excitement here, if there's tension here, if there's relaxation here, no feeling is final. No feeling is the enemy. No wave is against the ocean. The invitation is to remain present, curious, soften around it. Just allowing these sensations in the body. With light, you can feel or imagine your breath moving into these sensations, moving into the boredom, moving into the discomfort, moving into the loneliness, moving into that feeling of failure, of brokenness, tension, breathing into that dark cave, breathing into that unknown place, breathing into that part of you that you want to get rid of, or that you think is an enemy, or that you think there is something wrong with you, or maybe it's not. This is the invitation of meditation. Discover that what you actually thought was wrong with you is actually just a part of you. Longing for love, longing for breath, longing for acceptance, longing to be let in, to be experienced, to be seen as part of the whole. No wave is against the ocean. The wave is an expression of the ocean. even on numbness or boredom or sorrow, our loneliness, just letting experience be as it is, not moving away with it, from it. And it's also okay if you do move away from it. Even that's not wrong. You can just notice, okay, I moved away, I became distracted, I went off into my head, started thinking, I dissociated, went up into the past, I went off into the future, and that's okay. It's all okay. To move away from your experience is okay. To distract yourself from pain or to distract yourself from discomfort. The invitation is just to notice that. Notice, okay, I moved away. It's okay. There's a brand new moment here. There's a brand new beginning in every moment. It's a brand new beginning, a new invitation, an invitation to come back, come closer, to bring awareness back to the body, back to the breath. Feel your feet on the ground, let your body be heavy. Let it drop into the chair, into the ground, just to open to your experience as it is. You can let go of this meditation. You can let go of trying to meditate. You can stop trying to get it right. You can stop trying to relax. Stop trying to awaken or whatever the mind has invented, whatever it thinks you need to try and do. It's okay to be loved, to be safe. You can just let yourself rest. You can just drop into the chair. Just let yourself fall into the chair, into the ground. Let yourself rest. Let yourself be held. Give up this exhausting search to try and perfect yourself, to improve yourself, to try and escape yourself. Just let yourself be exactly as you are. If you feel tired or energized, broken or whole, restless or restful, excited or bored, joyful or full of grief, it doesn't matter. No feeling is final. And all feelings are divine. From this perspective, just let yourself be held exactly as you are. Even if you feel you can't hold yourself, let yourself be held by the earth, by the oceans, by the mountains, forests, by the vastness of the sky, the planets, space itself. Feel free to stay in this place of presence. Or if you feel like it, you can just slowly begin to open your eyes and come back into the room, wherever you are.